We all know whenever you go to these labs, it's so easy to compare yourself to other Histotechs. I've been there, I've done it before. Sometimes I can catch myself doing it, but this is the reason why I'm so happy that I make these types of videos, because everything that I tell you guys, or that I give you guys advice and tips on, I try to make sure that I actually live by my own tips and my own advice. So whenever you are in these labs, please do not compare yourself with other Histotechs. What up, gang? Welcome back to another video. It is your girl Shanika. If you're new to my channel, I make everything histology related content, and in this video we are going to be speaking about new histology career advice or tips for you guys. This is just my piece of information, valuable information that I do want to share with you guys as being new Histotechs, because I was new at one point in my life, and as being a travel histologist, I'm always new whenever I'm going to a new facility. So I wanted to give you guys some advice, some gems, so you can take along with you in your travel journey if you decide to become a travel histologist, or if you are starting your very first job as a Histotech straight out of school. And do not forget to join the game. Featured later though will be a ASCP quiz question, and you guys can answer it in the comment section down below. Shout out to those who have answered the first question in the first video, which was, the answer was a rotary microphone. So shout out to you guys for knowing the answer. And again, like I said before, that will be on the ASCP. Really quick, let's go ahead and say this is just my advice, my tips. I wish I had some tips like this whenever I first became a histologist, but there was not any information on online, or someone to guide me or tell me how a lab may work. And of course, everything that I'm saying, it will not always be exact. And whenever you go into these new labs, or whenever you're going on each assignment, every lab and every assignment, every histologist will be different. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into my first advice when you are a new Histotech, and that will be to never compare yourself. Now, we have to keep in mind that whenever it is your very first histology job, you will be brand new, and you will be working with other people who are more tenured than you. Whenever you are trapped inside your head about, man, I want to make sure that I make this great impression, you end up making actually more mistakes whenever you're trying to make a great impression at your new facility and also trying to do your work. So I would definitely tell you, try not to beat yourself up. You are a new Histotech, you're just learning, and I'm pretty sure the other Histotechs know that you're just learning too. Even if they don't even, consider the fact that you're just learning, it's hard to automatically fit in with these other Histotechs. And I know that can be a hard thing. And once again, if you decide to get in your head, or if you just stay in your head thinking about people liking you, or thinking about, am I doing this correctly, or I don't want to mess up, I want to make this good impression, then you end up probably making things worse for yourself, instead of just being yourself and let your work speak for itself. Now, I know it's been a minute since I did a major key alert, and major key alert, a lot of Histotechs are set in their ways, because I bet you if you look in the future, and if you can see yourself as a Histotech 5 to 10 years later,
you're going to be set in your ways too.
There are certain Histotechs who may, have a certain way that they like things embedded, or a certain way they like things, to be cut or done or clean. It could be even something small as how Histotechs like something clean if you guys are sharing a station. Take it from me, I'm telling you guys what I have experienced. If you're lucky enough to have your own space, then that's great. But just know that, if you are sharing a workstation, that there will be other people who may not clean like you, or there may be other people, who will want you to stock things a certain way, or to clean things a certain way. And just be prepared and ready for that. Even when it comes to something now as far as embedding, you want to make sure that you're embedding and following protocol, because that's really, really important, because Histotechs, they don't bite their tongue. They're quick to say what they feel, and they will either come to you about it and still, you know, tell a supervisor. The lab can pretty much get, you know, filled up with
he say, she say
before you are even able to actually fix something. And once again, it's been a new histologist will, you know, probably get to you, and you may not feel like you're adequate enough, or you may not feel like you're doing your best. But it's a lot of constructive criticism at first. But once they see your work ethic, and once you can just learn how to filter little things out here and there and just focus on your quality, which is one of my next advice, which is quality work. Then once you focus on your quality and you get that down pat, then I would definitely tell you that you would have a smooth transition on your very first histology job. So if you are walking into a new lab and you never worked there before, or you've never been a histotech before, or you are a traveler like myself, your work will speak for itself. People will get to know you later, right? And I know it can be a little easier coming from me because I have worked in a couple of labs. I've been a permanent tech as well. So whether you are a traveler or whether you're permanent, these same rules will apply whenever you become a histotech. The next piece of advice I got for you guys will be to have quality work.